Labour chief Ng Chee Meng's recent appearance at a Fernvale event, alongside Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong, has fueled speculation about his potential candidacy in Jalan Kayu SMC or Ang Mo Kio GRC. Online discussions reflected skepticism over his possible return, with some urging him to stand in an SMC to prove his capabilities, rather than relying on the popularity of stronger PAP leaders in a GRC. Others questioned why he was making a political comeback despite his 2020 defeat in Sengkang GRC, arguing that voters had already rejected him. According to a report by the Straits Times, his appearance in Fernvale, which is now part of the newly formed Jalan Kayu SMC, has fueled speculation about his potential candidacy. When asked whether he would contest in Jalan Kayu SMC or Ang Mo Kio GRC, Ng declined to give a direct answer, saying, "You'll find out, I'm sure, in good time. You'll see what the Prime Minister decides." Jalan Kayu SMC was carved out of areas from Ang Mo Kio GRC by the Electoral Boundaries Review Committee, including those currently overseen by PAP MPs Ng Ling and Gan Thiam Po. The SMC was created following the latest electoral boundary review. Ng was accompanied at the event by SM Lee, the anchor minister for Ang Mo Kio GRC, and Gan, further fueling speculation about his potential candidacy in the area. Ng entered politics in 2015 as part of the People's Action Party's 5-member team in Pasir Ris Punggol GRC. He served as Education Minister for Schools and Second Minister for Transport before becoming Secretary-General of the National Trades Union Congress in 2018. He also held a ministerial role in the Prime Minister's office. In the 2020 general election, Ng led the PAP team in Sengkang GRC but lost to the Workers' Party. After the defeat, he did not remain in the ward. Instead, a new PAP team led by former MP Lam Pin Min took over Sengkang's grassroots activities. This move has been interpreted as an indication that either Ng or the PAP have little chance of reclaiming the constituency from WP. For years, it remained uncertain where Ng would next contest. At one point, there was speculation that he would run in Jurong GRC, after he attended a community event with Jurong MP Murali Pillai. However, this recent appearances in Fernvale suggest that Jalan Kayu SMC or Ang Mo Kio GRC are now the more likely options. Observing online discussions, including comments on state media platforms like the Straits Times and CNA Facebook posts, as well as Reddit threads, opinions on Ng Chee Meng's potential candidacy are mixed. While some expressed skepticism, others encouraged him to contest in an SMC to prove his capabilities, rather than relying on the security of a safe GRC. Some acknowledged that contesting in an SMC would be a bold move, as he would have to secure votes based on his own merit, rather than benefiting from SM Lee's popularity in Ang Mo Kio GRC. A few netizens argued that Ng will likely contest in a GRC, where he can secure a win by riding on the popularity of stronger PAP candidates, rather than proving his own electoral strength. However, in an SMC, he is not as popular, and while a Workers' Party challenge may or may not materialize, he could still face a competitive race. Others believed he stands a strong chance in an SMC, suggesting that if he faces a weaker opponent and leverages PAP's resources, he could still secure an easy win. Some believed Ng is attempting to secure an easy ride back into Parliament by leveraging PAP strongholds instead of contesting in Sengkang GRC again. His transition from Pasir Ris Punggol GRC to Sengkang GRC, and now potentially to Jalan Kayu or Ang Mo Kio, is seen as strategic rather than a sign of genuine commitment to constituents. Some netizens also argued that Ng's return to electoral politics disregards the voters' previous rejection in Sengkang GRC. Some criticized the PAP for seemingly insisting on securing him a seat, with one questioning if the party lacked other candidates. Others pointed out a pattern where losing candidates are reintroduced into Parliament through GRCs, speculating that SM Lee might place Ng in a GRC to ensure an easy return. Some comments criticized Ng's past leadership, particularly as NTUC Secretary-General, referencing his perceived lack of advocacy in the NTUC Income Alliance saga. Others recalled his loss in Sengkang GRC despite his military background and access to resources, questioning his effectiveness. Some comments took issue with PAP's practice of fielding previously defeated candidates in different constituencies. A netizen strongly accused the PAP of gerrymandering, arguing that Fernvale has been repeatedly redrawn for political gain, moving from Sengkang GRC to Ang Mo Kio GRC and now to Jalan Kayu SMC.